So now we get into, let's say we've got all this stuff done. Now let's get to the security assessment plan. We've already done the memo. We have it signed, formal documents from the head of agency saying, we know you're going to do it. We know you're going to hit these things. You've already contacted the organization. Now what you need to do is put all of that in writing in detail. And that's what the security assessment plan is all about. And just an overview of it's going to be who, what, when, where, and why. Like whenever you write any document, whenever you look at any document, whether you're doing an assessment or anything, you got to look at the who, what, when, where, and why to determine what all is going to go into it. So in this case, what are we doing? We're going to describe the purpose and what is the system all about and why are we doing it. So you might reference things like the NIST 837, or if you're using another framework, you might use that one. If you're doing PCI DSS, you would name, we're doing this. We're looking at all the point of sale devices using PCI DSS in these 5 sites for Walmart, right? So it just depends on the framework where you're looking, and it's the same. Like, what are we looking at? And it's going to be from a high level view of what you're looking at, because you're going to go into great detail when you actually do the actual assessment. Assumptions have to be made. Like, there's different things, like how are we going to communicate? We need to know that. What is the type of assessment we're going to do? Like I said, you can do a source code assessment, a firewall assessment, you can do a physical assessment. There's all kinds of, you can do a combination of all of them, or maybe it's an annual or 3-year assessment where you're going to hit everything. But the assumptions have to be made. Like, we assume that the system status is X. We assume that we assume that there's certain sites we're not going to hit. And you also have limitations. Speaking of what sites you're not going to hit, there might be some controls or systems or sites that are excluded from this. You would put that in the security assessment plan. And then other things would be like, you would name the tools that you have in there. You would name the stakeholders, the points of contact. You would name. So it's pretty basic, right? It's just who, what, when, where, and why of the assessment itself. That's the SAP in a nutshell. The test plan, now this kind of goes off into another tangent. So before I go into the actual test plan components, which is a kind of its own thing, not its own thing, but it's a very important part that we need to hit. Let me just show you what a security assessment looks like. And if you're interested in having an assessment done, if you need somebody to come to your organization, that's something that I can do for you. Or I can point you in the right direction to other professionals who I know who can do it for you. Let me just show you some templates of security assessment plans. And if you're interested in doing this on your own, you want a deeper dive into this, I have courses, I have downloadables, I have actual plans that you can download yourself and use them. But here's a few different templates that just to give you an idea what they look like. They don't all look the same, right? So if they all look the same, I could just put it out there or whatever and give it to you. But they all look different. It depends on how the organization wants to approach it. So this right here is a SAP that is based off of that's using a spreadsheet. I've seen them use spreadsheets before. Not my favorite, but you could still get the same thing done. Like the who, what, when, where, and why is all in here in a spreadsheet. So it's got exceptions. You could put assumptions in there. It's pretty detailed. It's telling you what methods we're going to use. You can put the architecture, all that kind of stuff in there. Let me give you another example of a template for a SAP that you might use. Let's see. Let's look at here's another template. Let me give you an example. Let me see if I can find an actual example of one. I have some sample SARs and some sample SAPs that you can also download. Here's one. So yeah, somebody's asking me, is this a course? This is a course. So here's another sample document that's in Word. More often I see them in Word, and then they'll have it signed in a PDF or whatever. But yeah, this is talking about the assumptions, the limitations, and this is a format for essentially for what you see in the U.S. federal government. but it's all going to be the same. Like, this is not a secret. It's going to cover the who, what, when, where, and why of what you're doing. So in this, one of the most important pieces that we'll cover next is how are you going to map all the controls? In other words, what are we actually going to look at? And that's a really, really important piece to all of this. That is the actual test plan, and we'll cover that next.